the day is actually done. I feel like the days just fly by. And yeah, so I have read this. I am now 304 pages in, so we have like 200 or so pages in. Yeah, overall, I'm starting to like it more. It's starting to get really interesting. So yeah, 200 pages left, so it's like a day or two left. Depends on kind of how I'm feeling tomorrow when I start reading. Should I finish a day like 100 pages or 200 pages? It really depends. I'm going to say that it depends on how the next 100 pages go in comparison to, you know, I just feel like if it ends on like really like, I mean, it is the final stretch, so it might end up being really, really interesting. So that's going to be interesting to see if it is like really like final stretch. I need to continue on with this and see where we end, or if it's like I don't feel like I have to finish this today. It depends. Some books are really interesting in that way, and other ones are kind of not. So I don't even remember if I have said anything what this is about. It's basically a like kind of reimagining of the Little Mermaid. We are following Victoria. Basically, she lives a dangerous marriage, and basically when she escapes, she almost dies, and she's saved by Siren, who gives her 5 years before he will come and get her. And the 5 years are up, and it's kind of a story that happens after that. So yeah, it's really interesting. But let's talk about I have actually finished 2 audiobooks today, and that has nothing to kind of do with kind of I need to do that, but I have some goals that I kind of need to try and get to. Some of them are like goals that I can't that I don't feel like fits for any one of the prompts. It has to be like a really specific one. But yeah, so I got part of a trilogy, and for that one I figured out that I would basically just finish off the Book of the Ancestors series. So I read Holy Sister, which is the last book in this trilogy, and let's just say that, yeah, 4 stars. Really enjoyed it. It's really fun and interesting, I have to say. Like, overall, really interesting to kind of follow this story. And I mean, we're done. It ended. Let's just say it ended better than I could have hoped for. Just a little better. It wasn't much better, but I mean, it was a good ending. So yeah, let's just say that I'm starting to get kind of used to that. When I'm not reading like a fantasy romance, the main character dies and like everything is just going to shit, and yeah. So it's a little bit up from that. I feel like I have read quite a decent one where everything just goes to shit at the end. And we're kind of just waiting for it to happen. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are at with that. What else? So yeah, basically we are done with that series. So we are now down to 161 because I found one that I don't need to have on there anymore. Now, I think like 3 maybe are things that I catched up on. So that should be fine. And if you took a good look on kind of the screen as I basically got rid of the Book of the Ancestors, I have another color and it's yellow, and that is kind of books that I want to try and prioritize. Like these are easy to read and easy to get to, so they are kind of easy to kind of get to, and they are. Now I have to say that some of the ones, especially when you have them on like a rand, they are really difficult to, you know, finish off, because you listen to like a few ones and then it's just you can't listen to until it's been like almost a month. So it just takes a long time to actually finish off things, and it sucks. So these are basically ones that I know that I will be able to read, because some of the ones that I have are obviously ebooks, physical books. Not gonna pick any one of those for right now, but you know, that basically means that some of these are, some like the other ones are audiobooks that I know that I have on my other one where I can listen unlimited. So that's kind of that. So let's see what we get for tomorrow. So the top one here, just put that down there. Been on a TBR before. That actually is quite a difficult prompt to actually choose. Just because you'll know that I am really bad at having a series, like a next one in a series on my TBR. So I don't think I have anyone for this year that I can listen to. Most of them are like ones that I will need to read. And these are all ones that I haven't read, and I'm gonna say all of them are not something that I can listen to, which kind of sucks. But we have one that I have been thinking of finishing, like starting and finishing off, because I'm curious about it, and that is Serpent and Dove. That was on, I think, last month's TBR. Yeah, that was on last month's TBR. And I just think that that's kind of, if I start that, I don't think it's going to be that difficult to finish it off, if I am completely honest, because I don't think there are kind of a lot where I kind of have had it on my TBR before. Let's just say that it's not a lot that I have had that are on here. So let's pick that for tomorrow, Serpent and Dove. Let's just see how many hours that is. Because I might, you know, regret it. Serpent and Dove, and we have the entire series, I think. Yeah, 3 books, which fits well. So it is quite a long one, but yeah, some people say that it's really good. Okay, let's see. It's 4.5 hours, so it's around the same time as I have had all of the Book of the Ancestors series, so that's good. You know what? Let's just pick that, just so I don't need to kind of think about it, because it's on my TBR and just going around there. And yeah, let's just go with that. But yeah, that was kind of it for today. I'm going to bed now. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow.